Joining us now exclusively, Klaviyo CEO and co-founder Andrew Bialecki. Andrew, it's great to have you back on the show. I'm going to start right there. The fact that you beat and raised and did so at a time where many of your peers and many other companies within this space more broadly that have the exposure you do to small and medium-sized businesses have been much more challenged. What gives you the confidence to raise guidance?
Yeah, thanks for having us. First, I just want to thank our team for all the hard work, our customers for continuing to inspire and push us. We're really happy with our first quarter results. 35% revenue growth year on year, 14% free cash flow margin. And we continue to expand the number of customers we're working with. We now have over 140,000 businesses running on Klaviyo, great brands like TaylorMade, Liquid Death, Poppy, Mattel, everything from the fast-growing brands to iconic brands we all know. And we're seeing a lot of progress in both our mid-market enterprise, larger businesses moving to Klaviyo, as well as internationally, where we're seeing both SMBs and mid-market businesses as we continue to address them. We launched a bunch of products last week to help international customers. We finally have Klaviyo in languages other than English. We've expanded availability for our SMS product, so we're off to a great start, and we're excited about the rest of the year.
How big is the opportunity in international for you?
We think we have a long way to go. Since Klaviyo started, it didn't take us long to have customers in over 80 countries, but we knew that we have to match up to them. So that's why we're really excited. Last week, we launched a new feature, Portfolio. We realized a lot of our European and Asian customers, they're working across markets. If you're in the UK, you're probably selling to customers in France, in Germany, across the continent. So we released some product that helps you work across regions, understand how customers are performing country by country, use best practices. And the great part is all that functionality works not just for international customers, but also for our mid-market enterprise customers that are, say, managing multiple brands and want to look across those brands to figure out where there are best practices and how they can optimize across multiple business units.
So talk to me about AI and the implementation of those capabilities there. And I ask that as we're coming out of an earnings season where we saw digital advertising and marketing really strong, in part because of the opportunities that AI is unlocking when it comes to more targeted advertising and marketing and the like.
Yeah, absolutely. So we think about our artificial intelligence strategy in three parts. The first is increasing productivity. So if you're a marketer or you're building customer experiences, we just want you to be able to run more experiments. That's why Klaviyo AI includes features like segmentation AI, forms AI, email AI. All of these are to help people create more marketing campaigns so they can run more experiments. And then on top of that, we have optimization. We're using our artificial intelligence and machine learning to help you optimize marketing campaigns. We had a customer of ours, Tata Harper. They had some web content on their website to help get more people to sign up for email and SMS. Using our artificial intelligence, they will automatically generate dozens of variations and increased conversion rate by 65%. And that translates into real dollars. So optimization. And then finally, helping people, expand their marketing strategy. One thing we realized for a lot of companies is they kind of know the basics, 4 or 5 things they should be doing, but it's hard for them to discover pockets of customers that say bought one product, but don't even know about the rest of their lineup. So using artificial intelligence, we're able to discover those and automatically create campaigns for customers. So I think across all those things, we can tie that back directly to revenue growth. And we're seeing, really good uptake. Over 20% of our customers are using, Klaviyo AI, on a recurring basis.
Yeah. You do have this partnership with Shopify as well. We saw that company report earnings yesterday. Stock fell pretty dramatically on what was seen as softer guidance by the market. Walk me through the benefits there and how much room there is left to expand within that partnership. And given the fact that this is a two-parter, given the fact that this is your third earnings as a public company CEO, what that process has looked like so far.
Sure. So first, we love working with Shopify. Our product teams, our go-to-market teams. There's a lot of collaboration because we have very similar customer ethos. We care a lot about making customers successful and maximizing their success. Look, we've worked with Shopify, and we continue to see growth for us. Moving up into the mid-market and enterprise, we see a lot of demand there. And then we talked about international growth. That's another real bright spot for us. European growth was up over 40% year on year. And then when it comes to being a public company, I think one thing hasn't changed. We're still laser focused on delivering for customers. We wake up every day thinking about what products we can bring to market that will help them grow faster and power more digital relationships. The one thing that has been a nice benefit is, now when I talk to customers, a lot more of them, especially new customers, they know who we are. So I think that brand recognition and knowing that we're a company that's built for the long run helps build up a lot of trust.